breaking news coming in right now. Iran's Revolutionary Guard said in a statement on Wednesday that Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh and one of his bodyguards were assassinated in Tehran. Hamas has also mourned the death of Haniyeh, who it said was killed in a treacherous Zionist raid on his residence in Tehran. Well, in a breaking news, we just told you Iran's Revolutionary Guards in a statement on Wednesday has said that Hamas chief Ismail Haniyeh and one of his bodyguards were assassinated in Tehran. Hamas has also mourned the death of Haniyeh, who it said was killed in a treacherous Zionist raid on his residence in Tehran. Stay with us for this news. Hamas has also mourned the death of Haniyeh, and who he said was killed in a treacherous Zionist raid on his residence in Tehran. And for more on this, we have Amrit Pal joining us on phone. Well, Amrit, what's the latest? What's coming in?
What we know is that Ismail Haniyeh, one of the most senior leaders of Hamas and their political bureau chief, was killed in an attack or in an operation in Tehran. He was there in Tehran to attend the inauguration of the newly elected Iranian president. Iran's Revolutionary Guards Corps has confirmed that. Also, Hamas has confirmed that through its Telegram account. And Hamas has accused Israel of killing Haniyeh because he was leading the political operations of Hamas in exile from Qatar, and from there he's said to have moved to Tehran to attend the inauguration of the president-elect. Also, we know that a security guard of his, or a bodyguard of his, an Iranian bodyguard of his, was also killed in this operation. This was targeted at the place of his residence. The IRGC has said that they will, it's a matter of investigation that how this operation was affected, and they shall be sharing further details on that. So that's what we know so far.
Any reactions coming in, Amrit?
Sorry, Lipakshi?
Any reactions coming in?
Not right now. Israel hasn't commented on it. Israel hasn't reacted to it. It's just Iran and Hamas that have, confirmed that Haniyeh is killed. Apart from that, last night Beirut was also targeted, and some senior leaders of the Hezbollah killed, and so Israel seems to have launched a well-coordinated operation both in southern Beirut, where the Hezbollah headquarters are located. Fuad Shukr, who's a senior commander in the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah, has been killed. So hours after that, this news came in from Tehran that Haniyeh was also executed.
All right. All right, Amrit, can you tell us anything more about on this?
As I said, that Israel seems to have decided its intelligence agencies, Mossad, and which is an external agency of Israel, also their internal intelligence agency, Shabak. They are known to execute these kind of operations. In the past, they have executed operations on foreign soil. So it can be reasonably said that Israeli agencies would be behind it, though Israel has not confirmed or commented on it, which is expected, because in these kind of operations, no country confirms or denies that. Many years later, once classified files are opened, we would get to know that what really happened. But one can safely say that as Hamas has accused Israel, there seems to be a direct link in the killing of Haniyeh. And also that within hours that Hezbollah was targeted. Also, Hamas's leadership in exile is targeted. Clearly, shows that it is a well-coordinated operation.
Yes, Amrit, but Israel is yet to respond on the Golan Heights attack, and pressure is mounting on Israel to restore normalcy or the security situation. World leaders call for restraint from both the sides.
That's right. World leaders have been calling for restraint because the situation seems to be, spiraling, and there are, hospitals being attacked. There are from both sides. There are accusations and counter-accusations. Children, women are dying. Many of them are missing. So residential blocks are being attacked. So one can expect the international community to ask both sides to restrain, but it doesn't clearly seem to have any effect on both sides because they are ruthlessly pursuing their tactical goals. So clearly, this operation, both in Lebanon, in South Beirut, where the Hezbollah headquarters are there, and as well as in Tehran, clearly seems to be a well-coordinated operation, which has led to high killing and for the Israelis. Lepakshi.
All right. Also, Amrit, the U.S. is pursuing diplomacy to diffuse the Israel-Hezbollah conflict. What can you tell us on that?
Both the United States and the European countries have been pursuing diplomacy to deal with this, deal with the spiraling situation there. But, it is very clear that that is not clearly paying off, because if Israel carries out such strikes, in Iran itself, which is known as the axis of resistance, according to their terminology. So clearly, targeting the top Hezbollah leadership as well as the Hamas leadership clearly demonstrates that Israel will pursue its military objectives to what they say is to decimate the Hamas. Whether they are able to achieve complete decimation of Hamas, because Hamas is a multi-layered organization, and for that matter, even they are able to decimate Hezbollah completely remains to be seen. But yes, they are, being able to affect considerable damage to both these organizations.
All right, Amrit, also Israel's north side, the civilian death toll has risen significantly, the result of Hezbollah rocket fire from Lebanon. What can we take from that?
Well, Hezbollah is continuously pounding targets inside Israel, and that, has raised world fears that could break out into an all-out war, a protected war. They have a front in the south with the Hamas. If another front opens up in a complete full-fledged war, because intermittent missile firing from both sides has been going on for quite some time, this threatens to spiral into a wider conflict, which could have a spillover in the region, with sanctuaries in Syria, with sanctuaries in Iran, with the political leadership based in Qatar. So it does have the potential of spiraling out of hand, and therefore you see heightened diplomacy to diffuse. But clearly it is not having an effect on either side, because neither the Hezbollah is backing down, nor are the Israelis.
All right, Amrit, also the IDF carried out a targeted strike in Beirut on the commander responsible for the murder of children. No changes in the Home Front Command defense guidelines have also been made. Do you have any update on that?
What we know is that Fuad Shukr, who was responsible for obtaining some of the most sophisticated weapons used by Hezbollah, has been, and who's said to be the right-hand man to the top leader of Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah, has been also killed in southern Beirut in the Israeli strike last evening. Fuad Shukr is a senior Hezbollah commander. So clearly, he's had a role in the 1983 bombing attack that killed nearly 300 American and French soldiers in Beirut. So clearly, it is a loss for the Hezbollah, but Hezbollah being the kind of organization that it is, it wouldn't back down from its military campaign. That's what it seems right now, till it is able to inflict considerable damage on Israel.
Also, yes, Beirut has been tense for many days and anticipating Israeli retaliation for a previous attack on the Israeli-occupied Golan Heights. Israel and the United States have accused Hezbollah of the attack, which Hezbollah has clearly denied.
Well, there are, in these kind of attacks, there are denials. It started with the attack from the Israeli side, and then a response from the Hezbollah, and in which it was said that residential blocks and hospitals were attacked, dozens of children, women were killed, and it's a relentless military strike or missile strike by the Hezbollah, and therefore, which, as I said, has the potential of spiraling out of control. But there is considerable damage being caused to both sides. But I think, the fallout of it clearly in the days of will unravel in the days to come. But it is surely an escalation, given that if Haniyeh and Fuad Shukr, top leadership of both the Hamas and Hezbollah, is carried out and affected by presumably the Israelis, then there would be retaliation from the other side as well.
Definitely concerns of a broader conflict going on there. Thank you so much, Amrit, for all that update from there. And that's all for this edition of DD India News Hour. But let us know your thoughts on the news of the day. For those on the go, you can get all the latest news and updates from India and across the world in the DD India mobile app. The app is available on both Android and iOS platforms. Scan the QR code on the screen to download now. We'll be back with more news as it breaks here on DD India. I'm Lipakshi Kurana from all of us here in Delhi. Thanks for watching DD India News Hour.